again, you wipe it off, you wipe all those particles out of there. So it's a burr. It's a burr just like on the edge of that. It's no different.
So that's what it leaves, a burn.
It leaves a little piece
And
of metal.
So when you're doing that, it's
Yeah.
cleaning.
It's cleaning, and they're getting close. This is the top blade. This is the bottom blade. The spring pushes them down, but as that moves back and forth, it rolls that stuff back and forth. It levels out the surface. If it's a real high spot there, it'll make it go lower, so the blades get closer together. And then when you slide, then after you run it, and you slide it to the top, sometimes you see dirt in there, which my system's really good. You don't see much dirt because of the way I clean and stuff. But yeah, that's great. Yeah. So it's called seating or seating the blades. It makes them get closer to each other, so the hair doesn't fold. Some guys like doing blades. Some guys hate doing blades. I like doing blades. What happened to me was I was trying to bend the handle of a scissor. I had the scissor sticking up like this, over there, like that. And I went like that, and I cut. That thing went from like right there all the way up into my tip. So the end of my thumb's been pretty much dead meat for about 2 years. It's never going to be better. But that slowed me down putting clipper blades together. It's not as, I can't feel it as easily. It's numb, you know. So it took my motion away a little bit. But so anyway, so when it comes to these guys, cleanliness is totally godliness. Even just rub, as long as that's clean, you're rubbing those high spots down.
So how you tell this apart? Which one? Or doesn't matter? Oh,
It does not matter. I mix them all together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just so you have the right quantity to give back to the customer. Or like sometimes these will fall off on the floor. Then you either tell your customer I can't fix it.
So why this is more expensive than the other one?
It's only about that coating. It's the coating. I don't think they're any better at all, personally. I don't like them. Or I don't think they're any better. That's all. So, this is a learned, once you have these, you want to put them back together. That goes in that hole. Then you got to get your thumb in there. See it's sliding up there?
Mm-hmm.
You got to get that so it seats down, and you can see these tips through both those holes there. That's back in position now again. If you have one up and one down, that blade will not work. That's what pushes the blades together. So then about blades also, I have a clipper for testing all the blades that I sharpen. So you can use an Oster, you can use anything that takes that type of blade. But when it comes to this style, you need a clipper also. So you have to let these run a little bit too. So run, test, 3 places, look at it, see if there's crap. I usually don't even look. I just I just pull it apart and wipe it. Now, did you see that?
Yeah.
Look at all that crap. Yeah. So you're always going to get some. It's just always some. Not too much, but even a little bit is bad. So, then you're doing this. Put this on. What you need to do, go back to the shop. Do you have any more of these blades?
Yeah, yeah.
Here, give me one.
Okay. I think I forgot one more. A few more in my car.
I just want to see the speed. Okay. See what this is doing. That's actually not too bad. I'm shocked. You listen to the speed. Now, listen to the speed again. Listen. Did you hear it gets faster?
Yeah.
That's why blades don't work. Because one time and they'll be slow, and then they won't cut, or they'll jam up right away. Yeah. If people would just use WD-40, get yourself an ultrasonic cleaner, or even if you just do what I just did and brush them out, they're going to work 10 times better. They might not even need sharpen, but just how much faster that runs compared to what it used to. So, yeah. That's probably going to work for sure, I bet. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So that one's good. Here's towels. Lots of Vivas.
Yeah.
Lots of Vivas. And you'll notice sometimes you can't get it, sometimes it folds the hair, or it folds this, and then you let it run a little bit. You move the lever forward and back, and wipe backwards with it, with the lever all the way in the long position. You get some of that crap out of there, then you test again. It'll cut better and better and better, because it gets cleaner between each surface there, and it gets them, I call it, yeah, that's perfect. The cleaner it gets between those surfaces, that used to be a good clipper, the faster it'll run, and it won't pinch. So I'll do this. Which one was that?
I think we did that one, right?
Oh, that's the one I just oiled. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll let you jump in here and do some now
Okay.
after I get this back together. So some guys, again, it's all about if they have good finger dexterity, you know, if your fingers work good, if you have steady hands and stuff like that. If some of these guys shouldn't even be sharpening, you know, they have, I don't know what they got, bad nerves or something. They, see, that's perfect right there. That doesn't get any better. And then you cook it. This is, I have it, I think it's 115 degrees. It dissolves the oils and this crap on the blades, makes them cleaner. WD-40 in that also. By the gallon, there's a gallon down there, 20 bucks for a gallon. somebody said Harbor Freight has ultrasonic cleaners for less than $100, but I don't know if they're heated or not. But then somebody else said you can get an aquarium heater and put in if you don't have a heated one. So Harbor Freight has them for less. I paid almost $600 for that one about 15 years ago, so I got my money's worth out of it. But I'd never spend that kind of money again. There's
Yeah.
cheaper ones out there. So then they're cooking. I'm on the next batch.
Okay.
So the whole idea is not to waste time. So do you have more blades that you want
Yeah.
to do?
Yeah.
I'll let you jump in there.
Okay, let me get the other ones here.
We'll throw them up. We'll throw these, lay 'em